Alright, so a couple weeks ago I posted a video of some Snap-on auction purchases that I bought. One of those is an S-71 half-inch drive ratchet. Obviously it's got some rust issues, things like that. But they don't sell rebuild kits for these anymore. So I was reading on Garage Journal. I'm not a member of Garage Journal, but I'm reading on the forum that, you just take them apart, clean them up. Because right now the problem that I have is it's not locking in or anything. So really got to see how worn out it is on the mechanism. So now I will freely admit I am not a professional tool rebuilder here. But I figured this might be a fun little project to at least clean it up, see what's going on in here. Oh, that was easy to get out. But I figure we'll get it cleaned up or whatnot. It should be fine. At least see what's going on in there. So we hope. Should be able to pull it out. So, well, there's that part. I mean, the gear, or I don't even know what you call it, doesn't look too worn out. I don't know if you can see that. The plate looks okay. So I suppose it's just down to seeing if I can get this switch out. I don't know if I can. I'm just using brass again, because a little ball in there. Or if it just pulls out. Like I said, I'm not a professional tool rebuilder, so I don't know what I'm doing. So, you see something I'm doing wrong? I'm doing it wrong. Nothing, no big deal. It didn't work as it was, so not too concerned about it. I do need to find a pair of pliers, though. Might have to do a little reading on these. Let's see if I can get... Oh no, it's coming. There we go. Oh hey, that doesn't look very good. See what the camera looks like. You can see that it's a little bent. Now hopefully this part will come out, and I always do that. Now I have no earthly idea where the little ball went. Oh, here it is. Whew, got it. So there's the internals of S-71 Ratchet. Let me get this cleaned up, and then we'll put it back together, put some grease on it. I don't really know what to do about that part right there. But I'll at least get it cleaned up and see if it works a little bit better. Alright, got everything nice and cleaned up. I took some steel wool to try to get some of at least the top layer rust off the ratchet handle. I think overall the ratchet cleaned up pretty good. I did find a name in the side. It looks like T-E-N Williams, so maybe Tennessee Williams owned this. Probably not. But anyway, so now it's time to try to figure out how to put it back together. That's always the fun part. I thought I had some super lube around here, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Ultra Slick, the Permatex engine assembly lube. From what I've read, it should be just fine. It's not like this is going to be a high-use tool, so I'm not too terribly concerned about it. I forgot one piece in the bucket. Hold on. Forgot to grab the little mechanism here. This part right here. Alright. So, let's see if we can figure out how to put this back together. I think the first thing we need to do is try to remember what went where in terms of the spring and the ball This is where I shoot this across the shop. Evidently there's a tool to do this, from what I understand. This is where I shoot this across the shop, and the ratchet is no more. Because I have this sneaking feeling that finding that one ball bearing is not easy anymore. So we're going to watch me fight with this for a little bit. I may have to speed up the video at the rate I'm going. What I want to do is I just want to kind of mash it down in there. I had this problem when I've rebuilt a couple of my ratchets before. Like I said, I think they sell a tool for this. Honestly, if I can just... Oh, there we go. Aha! Just like that. I don't know if you can see it. I got it in there. Now, to put this on like so. Oops. Alright, so now we can go on, off, on. Okay, so there's that part. That's easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a royal mess and just drip a couple drops of lube down in there. Not necessarily sold on this idea, and for all that matter, I might take it back apart just because I don't like it, the super lube. And then you put that back in there like so. Drip a couple more drops of lube. Well, that's probably too much, but that's okay. And then I can put the plate on. And then turn it over. Wonder what keeps this in. I guess it stays in there because it won't come out, so. Tighten these screws down. Yeah, that didn't look half bad. Question is, does it work? Oh, works gorgeous. Look at that. I might use this stupid thing. That actually feels and sounds really nice. And of course, now I'm going to have super lube come out assembly lube come out all over the place. But that's fine. I'd rather it be oiled than not. So, make sure these are tight one more time. There you go. Now you just got to find a project for it. Although I am worried that that's going to come out, but it doesn't lift out, so it's fine like that. Well, there you go. That's a Snap-on S-71. That's how I cleaned it up. I don't know if anybody found that interesting, but these are, I don't remember the exact dates, but they're from the 40s, I believe. So it's kind of cool to use old tools like that. Looks like I'm about 8 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more off camera. I have ordered some rebuild kits for the rest of the ratchets that I ended up with. So I'll be doing those here pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to sell them or not. I'm kind of fond of them. And I'll go over a couple other things that I got. So thanks for watching.